Hello, good afternoon, and good evening. I believe we are live now, right now on twitch.tv. This is Ongaku to You, the podcast where three friends come together and break down what's new in the Japanese news and things like that. I'm your host, Ken, and with me we have Gray
What's happening, peeps?
and our special affiliate, KyoryuHunter.
Hello, everyone. I'm here. I am probably going to be here mostly in spirit today, but I am here. Thank you for having me on again, Ken and
Not a
or
problem, no problem.
Gray.
Unfortunately, our good friend Luna is not here, but she is also here in spirit. But she's out partying it up, I believe, with
If
babies.
the texts we have to go on are any indicator, she's having a blast.
And if you guys don't know, we are live on twitch.tv/ongaku to you, where you can watch pretty much me play Bang Dream while we're doing this. So that's gonna be a whole lot of fun. And this is for the podcast for the week of July 20th, by the way. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've talked to you, Gray. How have
I
you
know.
been?
It's actually been a rough week because I had car trouble Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was going down the interstate. I was going 75 miles an hour, and the rear driver's side tire of my car just exploded. Like to the point where it tore out a huge chunk of my fender. And yeah, that was a pleasant experience, to say the least. Uh, but a wonderful patrolman came over, helped me. We put the donut on my car. I've got new tires, which work really well today. I found out the fun way, and I am hanging in there by a thread, but I'm hanging in there. So, uh, but yeah, it's good. And I hated I missed last week, but I was sick. I woke up with a sore throat and runny nose, and I was just like, I'm not going to be able to make this week. And I went back and listened to the last episode, and it sounds like I was missed, so that's always appreciative.
Yes. But I'm sad to hear about all the car trouble that you had, but we're happy
Uh,
to have you back.
I'm glad to be back. I missed this place, this show.
And Kyo, how have you been after the interesting week that we had together?
I am all sorts of tired and heckin' tired. Yeah. So last week, Ken and I and another one of my friends actually recorded a gaming podcast, and after all of the ups and downs of trying to get that that edited together, I've had my normal week of work, which is what was the last week of the first semester of the Japanese school year, ending with a drinking party with my coworkers yesterday, which is why I'm pretty tired tonight. We finished early, and then I was on stream until 1 a.m. though, so combination of booze, not sleeping much. I'm tired as well.
Isn't it like early morning where you're at?
Oh, it's 9:38 right now, but I don't like to be awake, so um, I ideally would have liked to wake up at 10 o'clock today because I went to bed. I probably fell asleep around 1:30 to 2, and then woke up every couple hours because that's what happens when you drink when you're like almost 30.
Yep. Yep.
But yeah. And what is the name of our gaming podcast that we are doing?
Oh, the name of our gaming podcast is Podosaurus. I think it's under everything on SoundCloud and iTunes. Not everything, just those two things. Under my channel name, KyoryuHunter, KYORYUHUNTER. That's where like I've been uploading it under that. That way, if we do other things under my branding or whatever they want to call it, it'll be consistent. But yeah, it's called Podosaurus. It's me, Ken from here, and then my friend Timbertaft from YouTube fame of Undertale. YouTube fame, and also Twitch.
Nice.
Oh, it's so hot today.
I just want to mention one thing real fast because we are live and I am streaming Bang Dream. They are currently running the Persona 5 collaboration, and that's the whole reason why I wanted to stream this. They updated the entire title screen to reference Persona 5. They're even playing the Get Out There song, I believe.
Last Surprise? Or
Not Last Surprise.
Life Will Change?
Life Will Change. They're playing the instrumental version of Life Will Change with all the 4-star level characters that you could get from this collab, and I'm like really jealous because I want it, all of them.
How long does the collab run for?
I think they're only doing it for like a week or 2.
Really, that short amount of time for this big, this big name event type thing that they've been hyping?
Yeah.
Well,
Unfortunately.
usually with big collaborations like this, they'll bring them back in cycles and stuff.
Let me see if it says on the store. I'll take a look here.
But yeah, I've been okay. I've been learning how to stream real fast, so that's always very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Anytime you have to learn a new
to
skill
Twitch.
set, like almost overnight, it gets interesting fast.
Plus, because the Japanese stream is so much more different than the worldwide servers.
Oh yeah.
So it's very, very interesting. So I'm streaming right now, looking at all the lovely new songs that we can get for the collab.
Okay, they've reached out to the truth. Are you playing that one first?
Not yet. It's just the introductions for the themes. Now they're gonna introduce all the gachas and stuff.
I'm installing the game now.
Like, is your entire group like Poppin' Party?
No, not right now.
Oh.
If we're going by worldwide servers, my group is mostly Afterglow. But if we're going by Japanese servers, it is Poppin' Party right now because honestly, I only started playing last week and I only play on stream.
Okay. Because like the whole, I'm like that looks entirely like Poppin' Party to me. I mean, I recognize Tai, but and Remy, but other than that, that's
Scarlet's Gauge, gotcha. You don't want to read all those Oshirases?
And do the gacha. So, because I'm mostly trying to get this gacha here. And as we go through that in the gacha world, anyway, let's go continue on to what we've been listening to. It's been a long, hot minute since I've listened to anything or heard from anything you listened to, Gray. So why don't you start first?
Well, for me, it's like I listened to your and Luna's duo episode that you did 2 weeks ago, and you guys talked about M-Flow. So I took a page out of y'all's book and started listening to M-Flow, and I really like M-Flow. I think my biggest issue with M-Flow is they actually don't have enough rap usually. Like I'll listen to a song and I'll be like, oh, the singing part's okay. I'll get to the rap part and I'm like, oh, that was really cool, but it's like super short. And I'm like, oh, and then like it'll be like a long period of time before you hear rap again. But I've been listening to a lot of M-Flow and I've been really enjoying them. Like I've had All I Want Is You on loop for 2 days. That song is incredibly good. And I watched the music video and realized the girl in the music video, she's actually Katana from Arrow, Ken. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah. I I I messaged a friend because I watched the music video one day, and I'm like, man, she looks really familiar. And I was like, I messaged a friend of mine, like, hey, is this Katana from Arrow? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, oh my lord, okay. So yeah, that's Katana. But yeah, I've been listening to that. I've been listening to Little Glee Monster again. Just really love them, and I wanted to listen to them again. Finally heard Yes which is a stellar album. I've only listened to it once, and I want to get back to listen to it a little bit more, but uh, it is really, really good. So if you're a Bradio fan and you've been looking forward to this album, I really recommend it. They really lean in the funk as one would expect, and yeah, Bradio is awesome. So definitely recommend that. And it's been 2 weeks. I'm trying to think of everything I've been listening to the past 2 weeks. Um, for the East meets West thing that's going on, I had never heard of any of the idol groups that are going to be there. But I did check out. I think the correct pronunciation is Necronominal. Um, and I gotta say, I'm not really into metal. Like I've tried, because all of my friends back home are huge metalheads. But it's like this has never been my thing. I don't know. I'm just not uber angsty teenager, I guess. I couldn't tell you. But I just metal is hard for me to get into. So I was really weary listening to them. But I actually really like them. They are metal, uh, but their vocals are actually more of like a pop style. It's really weird. Like the background is clearly metal as day, but the vocals are more of a pop feel to them. So it's a lot easier for a guy like me that just doesn't care much for all the screaming and yelling to get into metal and listen to it that way. So um, I do recommend them. They're really good. I do recommend checking them out. And uh, I think everything else we'll talk about a little later. So, and I wasn't here last week, but Ikanari Punchline is amazing, and I will disagree with Ken and Luna every day of the week. It's way better than the Mashiki no Yura. I'm sorry, it just is.
I disagree with you on that.
No, 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 no. I'm sorry. I have to disagree. It's just like I love Mishiki no Yura. Don't get me wrong. That's an amazing song. But Ikinari Punchline is oh my, it's so good. It's so good. But in light of recent news, it's really, really difficult for me to watch. So, and we'll get to it. We'll talk about that in a minute too. But that's it for me. What have you been listening to, Ken?
Just random of sorts. I've been listening to a lot of the Bang Dream stuff, mostly because I had to learn the song that I'm playing for the streams because the songs that they have on the Japanese servers aren't released in the American servers yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that glitching.
I'm still terrible at this game, so I can't complete a song on easy. So you're better than me. You make this look
So,
easy.
oh yeah, if you guys just saw that, I just full comboed the Persona 4 reaching out for the truth song while Gray was talking there. But how did you like Inflow? I'm very surprised that you are interested in Inflow, mostly because your type of style of music that you listen to.
Yeah, well, and I was telling Luna this is like my thing is like I'm not the biggest rap guy, but I genuinely love hip hop. I love it when like you set rap to a music and like they flow in some sort of harmony. And I love Homei Kazaku. And a few years ago, I was actually wanting to find more hip hop artists to listen to, and I never really followed through with that. Um, so I just sat on it for the longest time, and at first when I started listening to Inflow, it actually made me want to listen to Homei Kazaku a lot. So like it took me a while to transition fully over because it's a different style. Um, but I a little known fact is there are some Black Eyed Peas songs I genuinely love, and Inflow reminds me a lot of Black Eyed Peas. So it's really easy for me if I think of them as like the Japanese Black Eyed Peas. It's super easy for me to listen to them, and yeah, I do like them. I don't like their experimental music stuff that they do, but I can live with that. Those are also really short more often than not. So it's just there was one song that's like 9 minutes long that I don't like at all. But other than that, yeah, I do. Yeah, they're really good. I'm glad I started listening to them because I love hip hop. So any new hip hop. I also started listening to Lotus Juice because I think he did some Persona music too. I'm not 100% certain. I know he
He did
did
a
some
lot of Persona
remixes.
music.
Well, I know he did like I know he did the remix for Backside the TV. I mean, he says his name at the start of that song, and to be fair, I'm the kind of person that hates remixes more often than not. But the remix of Backside the TV by Lotus Juice is actually probably one of my favorite songs ever. Like I love that song. I listen to it all the time. It's so good. But yeah, I think he did a lot of Persona 3, if I'm correct. I don't know off the top of my head, but it sounds like he
He
does
did.
a
He
lot of
did
Persona
reach
3.
out for the truth.
I thought a female group did that because it's the only female vocals that you hear. Are you certain he? Are you?
Doing the songs, I see the composers and stuff like that. It says
Oh,
Lotus Juice.
oh, like vocals wise, you don't hear him at all. But like he sounds like the dude in Mass Destruction. Like I don't know
He
if
he
he.
he's, he did music for Persona 3.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. It's like he sounds like the guy in Mass Destruction. So yeah, I can be ignorant, but yes, I will say check out Lotus Juice. He has 2 albums on Apple Music. Both of them are really good. I definitely recommend those. Uh, and yeah, Inflow Universe is awesome. I've been listening to an hour a day when I go to my second job. Like the first hour of the day, I will listen to Inflow Universe because I don't want to get burnt out on it. I think that's the other thing I have to watch is I'll get burnt out really easily. So I only listen to an hour a day, and I just hit it on shuffle. And I figure after a certain amount of time has progressed, I'll have heard everything on there. And what I'll do is like if there's a song that I like, I'll screen cap it so I can go back and listen to it later and stuff because I have to. Yeah, Inflow is
Nice.
really good. And I know we're going to do an artist spotlight on them. It's just a matter of time. I figured I'd go ahead and start diving in because I don't want to run into another Kodakumi. As much as I like Kodakumi, like to be told, okay, you have a month to listen to her whole catalog. I'm like, what? No. The more you have to do something, the less you want to do it. So it's just it it. If I just go ahead and not start it now, it'll be easier down the road when we actually do it. So that was the other reason I started doing that. But and the whole point of the show is for us to branch out, listen to new things, listen to artists we typically wouldn't listen to and stuff like that. So it wouldn't be in the spirit of the show for me to just be like, oh well, that's not my thing, and not listen to it at all. So that was the other reason I started listening to Inflow. And there's a Visual K song today. I don't like Visual K, but I
You
listened
love
to it.
Visual K.
I listened to it.
It's your favorite genre. Don't lie to people. Don't lie to the fans.
No, I told Ken and Luna yesterday in the group chat. It's like I've only because at this time yesterday I'd only listened to 2 of the songs in the top 10. Well, one song's a repeater, but I'd only listened to 2 of the new songs, and I was like, I'm only listening to 2, and I'm dreading the Visual K song. Like, I put it straight up, like, and I was dreading it for a while, but it wound up being, it's not terrible, but I did not love it either as a quick preview for when we get to number 9.
But yeah, besides all the Bang Dream songs I've been listening to, nothing much. I did pick up Polka Dot Stingray's new mini album when I was in Japan, and I've been listening to that on repeat, and I've been loving it actually.
I've heard a
Polka
lot
Dot
of good
Stingray
things about them.
is a very interesting band, and their style has really changed, which is what I really like because they can learn to adapt to new styles. But
That's cool.
besides that, nothing much. Just a lot of Bang Dream, honestly. Oh, and Persona now because I'm doing the Persona event
Face
stuff.
out,
I think
I
I'm used
hold
to
out, I reach out to
whatever
the truth of our
songs are
hearts.
going to be appearing on there. I had to make sure that I had to at least know the tune for it, so that when we do streams like this, that I can be somewhat decent on it. But
Yeah. When do you think they'll go live on the American? Are they going to go live on the American servers?
from the trend that what I've been seeing on the Reddit boards, they seem to have get it a year after.
Hey, we have 365 days to wait to look forward to this. Cool. People can go die in a fire.
Oh.
So. But yeah, with that, let's move on to the news, and let me just get out the Bang Dream news in, because there is one piece of Bang Dream news that I just wanted to talk about.
Oh, there is. There's news about Bang Dream that you want to talk about?
Hell
Well,
yeah, just a little.
We'll
Just a little bit?
also be talking about them in the top 10 later today.
Oh.
Preview.
But yeah, first and foremost, the Third adds a new member and actually changes their name. The Third is a band that is particularly being used as the backup instrumental for the bands whose voice actress can't play their respected instruments. Like for example, one of the members in Afterglow, she is a very famous voice actress that does not know how to play the drums, but she knows how to play the guitar. So this is the Third, which is now being called Raise a Sulin. It's spelled Suilen, and they are pretty much, they play the songs that the other members cannot play, and then they have the vocalist come out and sing the songs. So they added a DJ as their fifth member named Risa Sumugi, and with the DJ being added to the group, they can now do Hello Happy World songs. Hello Happy World has the member that you really like, Kyo, from watching the streams.
Wasn't Kokoro, was it?
Yeah, Kokoro.
I don't like her. I hated her. She was. I'm assuming you're being facetious saying I liked her.
Yeah.
I did not like that character. She is way too peppy and obnoxious.
Kind of like how I really, really love Chisato from Pastel Parade.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if you watched a couple of the streams there, anytime Chisato came on, who was the bassist for Pastel Plate, I just was like, you can just get away, go jump in a fire or something.
Isn't it Pastel Pilates?
Pastel Pilates, one of those. I'm used to saying it Pastel Life, which is their mini chibi stuff. And I hate them. I hate them so much. This girl right here.
The group that the group that I like in Bang Dream is Poppin' Party. So
Poppin' Party. You the basic.
hey,
But yeah,
I can't help it. My favorite character's on there, so I have to root for them.
but yeah, they
No
also
competition.
got announced that the third, or Raise of Sulin, will now be part of Bang Dream's 6th official live, which is going to take place on December 8th, as an actual band, not just the opening act like they did for the 5th live this past March, I believe. So, which is good. That means they're gonna probably have a lot of the voice actresses who's the lead singers show up with the band and sing songs, because the girl from Paso Parade, Paso Palettes, Aya, or the Seiyu,
I think it's
can
Pilates.
Pilates,
I think it's
and I'm
Pastel
so used
Pilates.
to saying Paso Parade because that's how the Japanese say it. Pastel Pilates. But yeah, the main singer for that, her name's Aya. She was singing and dancing on one of the Bang Dream TV's episodes, this past week's one. But yeah, let's go back a bit on couple weeks ago with the Senbatsu stuff, because I wanted to hear your take on it, Gray.
Okay.
So what you think about?
I was expecting more lead in, like, okay, what do you want to hear? I put it in the chat so Kyo can see it. I think that's Pilates or Pilates. I don't know. No,
Which chat did you put it in?
the Twitch chat, the one you were just typing in.
I'm not typing in the Twitch chat.
You're
You're commenting on a video that he already recorded.
Oh.
That's not a live video. You've been commenting on a video that he already recorded. I was wondering why I kept getting notifications.
Technology
Well,
eludes
live.
me.
You're not watching the stream live, by the way.
Oh, I thought I was. Oh.
No.
Well,
that explains a lot.
Yeah, because like I just keep getting these things that say, so and so, like they say your name left a message on Ongaku to use video. I'm like, okay. Then another one just now. I'm like, why are you doing this?
oh, I wondered why he was doing so great. Okay. Yeah. Well, I see now. You don't have to type that. There.
Palettes.
Yes.
It's not Pilates, it's a palette because they're pastel paint. Pastel palettes.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Pilates? That's not how Pilates is spelled.
Like spelling's my strong suit.
Pastel palettes.
That's Pilates right there. Pilates. That's Pilates.
Well, Pilates is a French word, so I know how French stuff is pronounced differently than it's spelled 2/3 of the time.
Are you sure it's a French word?
I don't know. I assume it is.
It's someone's name. It's a German man's name.
Oh, is he the guy that came up with it?
Yeah, his name is Joseph Hubertus Pilates. Pilates, I think, or Pilates.
Hey, we learned something today on Ongaku to You.
I keep reading things in katakana. I need to stop doing that.
Pastel Parade.
But anyway, yeah. Pastel Pilates.
Hey, I stand by my decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Jurina, I was really happy. See, I was on the show where Jurina got elected and won the Senbatsu, so I was really happy about that. Then about a week after the Senbatsu, and maybe it was 2. This was last week. Yeah, it did come out. She's suspending all going forward. Like, she's on a hiatus. She's not on her social media. She's not doing anything with SKE48, AKB48. She was on Produce 48, and it's official. She's not on that anymore. So, she's had to leave because of health reasons, and it saddens me. Just because huge fan of her. Like, I want to see her succeed, but as a fan, I also want to see her be happy. And I was reading some comments when this news broke. I was reading the comments, and Jurina's got a huge following of people that genuinely love her, but they really want her out of the AKB system. Pretty bad. They hope that she will um, quit, graduate soon, and go uh, back to acting, so she can act and just follow her dreams. So I will say, whatever she decides to do, I just hope that she finds what makes her happy. And um, as a fan, I'll support her. That's a fan's job at the end of the day, is to support the people that they like. So whatever she decides to do, she'll have my support, and I just hope she gets better, because it really sucks that it's a medical thing that's keeping her from doing anything that she likes. And I've been working 2 jobs. I've been under a lot of stress as of late. uh, a lot of stress can really plummet your health. And when you're involved as many things as she was, and she was the center for Ikinari Punchline, she's going to be the center for the upcoming song. She's under a lot of pressure, and a lot of stress, and I could see that totally messing with somebody's health. And so, yeah, I hope she gets better soon. And uh, my heart just goes out to her. But it's also difficult to watch any music video she's prominently featured in right now, because it's just like, I miss her already.
Well, she's been in the system for 10 years. So
Yeah. So she started when she was 10? Because she's 20 now.
she's been since SKE was apart.
Yeah, and they just celebrated their 10-year anniversary. So is Jurina 20? I think she is.
No, I don't think Jurina's 20. I think she's much older. I think she's at least
She's 21.
21. So 11.
She was 11 when she started SKE.
Yeah, she was a tiny little girl, 13, when I first saw her on one of the other songs.
No,
It
I
was,
first
Naruto
saw her when she was 20. So I come at it from a completely different angle. I don't even think I've seen pictures of her as a young child. Oh, no, wait. There's one right here where she's clearly like 14. Okay.
A big voice diamond. You should look at that. Okoi Diamond, though. That's the main or the first song she was a cover on. But yeah, I just wanted to hear that. I wanted to hear your thoughts on Nogizaka's 46's new single title was finally revealed. They finally released the title for Nogizaka's 46 upcoming 21st single, which is Jikokucho de Ikuyo. No, de Iko.
Yeah. I'm to that point where it's like song titles don't mean anything to me, especially if they're in Japanese and I don't know what they mean. Like, But I will say, I will
It
say
means
I
nothing
was.
to me.
It means nothing. I will say, however, that I am a bit stupefied at how quickly they're coming out, because Synchronicity just came out last month, and this one
You're
comes out
thinking
what?
way too far in time. You're thinking 3 months ago, bro. Synchronicity came out in episode 22.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
there for that. That was the first one I was on. That was a
Oh.
while ago.
Synchronicity is still on the charts, though.
Of course it is.
Because,
Yeah.
of course it is. It's a very popular idol song.
I'm just saying, it's like it was. I mean, it's number 50, but it's still on the chart effectively.
Yeah.
But no, I was expecting Keikizaka to come out with something before,
Their album just got released like 2 weeks ago.
but it's just a compilation of all the stuff that they've already released.
That's what albums usually are.
I'm just saying.
It's
I am
funny. It's fun. No,
just-
don't worry about it. But I'm pretty sure Kizaki Kai is going to do something fairly soon. They usually take a month or two breather from Nogizaka stuff. Plus, we have to find out what AKB's new single is going to be. I mostly
Yeah.
say that if they're going to delay it or not because of Jurina's involvement.
Yeah.
They might just delay it and not have the single out for AKB's one. So they might just
and,
gun out a song for Kizaki Kaya.
and I get the feeling like they try to get out a new song every 2 or 3 months. That way you
That's
have
how
like
they stay relevant.
4 or 5 songs a year. So.
But yeah, it'll be released on August 8th. You still got a month out. So even so, that's 4 months, 3 to 4 months in between.
Let's see.
And we'll have 5 different editions, and you can see it on our site. And we have all the lovely little covers for all the different editions that you can get. So please check that out. But yeah, I mean, it's summertime right now, so they're doing the whole summer thing. But I like it. I'm looking forward to it. 21 singles though.
April 25th, so
we're
yeah,
getting
about 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, continuing on up to another idol thing here, but we're going to the male spectrum. So there is a group called Color Creation. They're gonna be donning a all blue outfit theme for their next single, and it's going to be a double A side called "I'm Here" and "Blue Star," which is going to be released on October 24th. They had a similar theme with their first major single called "Canvas," and they done a all white themed. If you guys have a chance to watch it, the site if you guys want to take. But I really like it. I'm looking forward to it. Me and Luna really like the style that they were trying to do for Canvas. So I'm looking forward to Color Creation's newest song.
I think I remember liking that one too, if I remember correctly. I don't entirely remember. It's been a while. But
But
yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, and finally we can talk about Shonen Knife. Finally announced all the US tour dates that they will be doing within the next couple months, starting from August 28th. They will be starting in Buffalo, New York, and they'll be venturing throughout the US through 26 states or stops total from August 28th to October 6th. Their last stop will be in San Diego, California. You can purchase tickets on their official site, which you can access through our site also. And you can check out their lovely song called Jump Into a New World. If you haven't know their style, you should at least watch that music video before you want to take that plunge.
Okay. I've never I had never heard of them until you guys started talking about them in the chat. And I love Kyo's like, dude, they were on like TV in like the early 2000s. I'm like, I don't pay attention when I watch TV, especially if like the commercials come on. Like I always left the room and came running back in. So I am not familiar with them at all. But Luna seemed to really dig them, so I definitely want to check them out.
Yeah, Luna was the one that actually did the article. And lastly, we'll do one more Luna news here. She reported that Aisha is announcing a new album called Lovesick, which will be released on August 8th also, and will contain 6 tracks total, which includes her previously digitally released songs Usoski Liar and Burn, with 4 new songs exclusive to the album. This will be her first release under New Music Japan, as she was previously under Space Shower Music. You can check out the Otsutsuki Liar video on our site, and you can pre-order the new album also on our site too. So, you guys want to give that a listen. But yeah, I mean, Aisha is a very talented R&B singer. So if you guys
Yeah.
are interested into that style, please go ahead and give that a listen. But yeah, and now let's go on to the Oricon top 10 here. Fairly slow week until you get to 1 and 2, as usual.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a mildly slow week. Even well, yeah. I mean, 1 and 2 did really good, but compared to probably like last week, I don't know how many. I don't remember how many SKE did, but I think it was like, what, over 1 million.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, 100,000.
Oh.
They didn't reach 1 million. You're putting too much faith in that.
Well, it's just my love for Jurina. I figure she
It's over 1 million.
it's over 1 million. It's over 9,000.
It's over 9,000 then.
Yeah. The I will say one thing. It's unrelated. But we have some time to kill. The Broly trailer looks pretty dope.
The Dragon Ball Super
Yeah,
thing.
the Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, that looks pretty dope. Although I'm way behind on Super. So
I haven't even started watching it yet.
I've watched 13 episodes of it. Because the thing of it is for me, I love Dragon Ball, but they took the first 2 movies that I genuinely love, but they took a 2-hour movie, they took 2 of them, and stretched them out for 27 episodes, and I'm struggling.
Yeah, that was.
I am struggling to watch that. I'm like, I've already. They change it. I mean, it's.
I guess it did change enough, didn't they?
Yeah, they changed it enough, but at the same time, it's still the same plot points. So you know what's going to happen, and you're like, I don't. I just, it's hard for me to watch it, but I've thought about skipping to episode 27 after they beat Frieza, because I'm really interested to see the like, I want to see the Goku Black arc. I want to see the Universal Tournament saga, which this movie takes place after that. So, it's just, yeah. But for me, I gotta find the time, which I don't have. So
I can only watch Dragon Ball in English. Like, that's one of the few that I can't watch subbed. So like, it's another thing for me. So I have to like wait for that to be done.
yeah. Well, for the English, they're in like the 40s and 50s. No, they're in the 70s, because I think they're on the Dr. Slump episode, and that's like 71, 72. They're pretty far in.
Don't mind me, I'm playing the Persona 5 song right now.
Last surprise.
Can you see it, Gray? Or are you still in the pre-recorded video?
I can see it. I can see it. I can't hear it. I have it muted because if I could hear it, you guys would hear it too, and I don't. I'm recording the audio, so I don't want to. Yeah, I'm so terrible at this game. So
What's up
But yeah, let's
next?
go on to the Oricon here, and we'll start at number 10 with Daigo Star. Technically, is his name from Breakers fame. Not Daigo Uehara or the Street Fighter player. I wish it was the Street Fighter.
well, but are you certain it's not the same dude?
Yeah,
Because
it's not the same dude.
they look
It's not the same dude. Trust me.
they look so much alike though.
Do they actually look alike though?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was like I thought he doubled as like a pop star and the Street Fighter dude.
No, all he does is play Street Fighter. He doesn't do anything else.
Yeah.
He doesn't have time for anything else.
Yeah. That Daigo looks more like my friend than he does than this Daigo.
Oh, okay. No, they look nothing alike. I'm sorry.
There you go.
With his new song, Manatsu Zankyo and Konya Nostalgic Day. They've been doing trailer hype for this for the last couple of weeks, so I'm quite surprised that it's number 10. I would have thought it would have got a little bit higher. Konya Nostalgic was actually really good.
I didn't hear the B song. I only heard the A song, and the A song's okay.
Yeah,
like
and I'm
not
surprised because
the best, but it's not bad. It's solid middle.
I mean, because the guys from Glay actually produced this song, and I thought it had a more interesting compared to what his usual stuff is.
I forgot that Glay was the thing.
That's.
I haven't heard the name Glay in so long.
Yeah, they're now more doing music producing more than anything.
They're a bit older now, aren't they?
Yeah, I think he actually one of the lead vocalist actually appears in Konya Nostalgic Day. So, but yeah, it sold a wonderful 10,783 copies. Gotta preference that because number 9 only sold like 120 more or so.
So yeah, so no, I don't. Yeah, 100, almost 200, almost 200 more.
But yeah, let's go on up to number 9, and that is Muku by Kiryu. Now, when I hear Kiryu,
are we talking about Yakuza?
Yeah, I just immediately think of Yakuza.
I mean, they could be in Yakuza, a very flashy Yakuza.
I mean, they could just be part of the hostess club that's in Kiwami. Or the host club
does the person look like Kiryu from from the game too?
I haven't played the game, so I wouldn't know.
I didn't know because the last guy looked
extreme
like
masculinity.
So
no one can match it. But yeah, this is a visual kei band. I did not like the old ancient Japanese guitar playing in the background. That actually killed it for me. But that was trying to make the song more unique.
Yeah, it's an interesting song, but like I said earlier in the episode, visual kei, it's just not my thing. I get why people like it. It's just not for me. And I did listen to this. I watched the music video. The music video wasn't as disturbing as I was expecting it to be, but I still found it kind of unsettling a little bit. So I was like, it's just not my thing. Maybe if Luna was here, she would give it high praise, but
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I know she likes visual kei.
It's kind of hit or miss sometimes. Like I said, the song is fine if they just got rid of the old ancient guitar thing. But yeah, that sold a wonderful 10,965 copies. But yeah, going up to number 8 once again. It is an NMB48 with the Yokubosha once again.
Why does this song keep popping up?
I don't know. They like break-in disorder.
I guess it's not a bad song, but I'm with you guys. I'm like I don't get why. Like, is it? I wonder if it's used in like a J drama or
It
something.
could be that, or it could be like just a good karaoke song.
Nope, it's used for
No,
a commercial.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I was like,
It's used for a cell phone commercial.
I couldn't imagine this being a good karaoke song because a karaoke song is usually like a fun, light song, and this is not that at all. It's more serious. I wouldn't say it's dire, but it's definitely it's not a fun, light, airy song that you would sing at karaoke. I would sing at karaoke. Let me phrase that. I would sing number 7 at karaoke.
And we'll get on to that. But once again, NMB's lovely song sold a wonderful 11,154 copies. Let's go on up to number 7. It is Love and Smile by LOL.
Yes, I really like this song.
I don't know how they trademarked LOL. I'm pretty sure they would not be able to perform here.
Maybe I don't know. That's a good thing. I mean, you type in LOL, like they pop up in Apple Music. They're right there. That's how I was able to listen to them. I was able to grab this in the number 2 song, and I've been listening to them on repeat for the past couple of days. Love and Smile is really good song. Very very catchy. There's a little hip hop break in the middle of it that's really good that I like. And I had never heard of LOL. Oh, I think I'd heard of them. I think we've talked about them once or twice, but finding them on Apple Music, I was able to go back and listen to more of their stuff, and I really like them. Like they've got a good sound, good style. Um, it's interesting too, the dynamic because it's 3 girls and 2 guys, but they do manage to strike a really good balance vocal wise, of male and female. There's not any of the songs that I've heard, which I think are a grand total of 5. But of the songs that I've heard, like there's a good balance between the male and female parts. Like no one gender dominates the songs. Like, oh, this is a predominantly male song with the girls just chiming in at certain parts, or vice versa. Like it's very balanced, and I do like it. Definitely worth checking out.
Yeah, I got a lot of AAA and S Club 7 vibes from this group.
S
Which
Club
isn't
7.
bad. Hmm?
I haven't heard the name S Club 7 in so long. It's one of those things I'm like, oh yeah, that was quite a thing for a while, wasn't it?
Hey,
They had
I
2
never had a
TV
dream come
shows.
true. Yeah. And also Jason.
Oh, I need to find that clip.
But yeah, Love and Smile was really good. I personally liked it. I like the A side though a lot more though. And it sold a wonderful 11,580 copies.
I
And
kind of
going
wish
on
they'd
up
done
to
better, because I
I
like
wish
this more than 6, 5, 6 and 5 at least.
Okay, and then going on up to number 6, it's Akatsuki by Aidoru Karija.
Yep. And this is actually really hard to find on YouTube. Because
Well, I wonder why.
I don't know. Because like you type in Idol College on YouTube, and they do have a YouTube page that you can click on, but this song not there. You have to go to Stand Up Records YouTube page to find this song. So yeah, I wound up finding it by typing in Akatsuki Idol College, and it's like the first thing that pops up. But at first I was like, man, this isn't even on YouTube. So, but this is a decent song. It's a pop idol song, so forgive me for calling it generic, but it's fit it fits the bill of what a pop idol song should do, and that's just how I felt about it. The music video is really nice. The choreography is pretty decent. I like the flags that they're waving in it. So,
I messed up really hard on that song. But that's good training for me later on. Okay, but what did you like about the song, if anything?
it has a good melody to it. That's the biggest compliment I could give the song. It's got a solid melody. It's not quite. It's almost catchy, but not quite there. It's kind of how I felt about it. It's like, it's almost doing something that interests me, but it's just not quite there. And to be fair, I also was listening to this while I was driving home today in heavy traffic, so it would not hurt to listen to it again too. So.
But yeah, that sold a wonderful 11,668 copies. And then we go up to number 5, which is a triple A side, Summertime, Love Ocean, and Higher by Uni One. Oh, man. Yeah.
I only heard Summertime, so I will only speak about Summertime. But I actually did like this song. It is pretty catchy. It's pretty catchy. Very well. It lives up to the name. I'll put it that way.
Summertime?
Yes.
How so?
Yeah. Very much a summer song. Very, very much a summer song. In visual presentation and sound. It just like you hear it, you almost just feel the heat pounding on you. And you almost hear the pool splashing in the background. It's summer, it's hot, the summer heat.
The sun pounding on you.
I said the heat pounding on you.
The heat pound. You mean beating down on you, or hitting you? I've never heard that phrase before.
Have you ever not gone for a jog in like 90-degree weather?
I've just never heard the term "the heat pounding on you" before.
I have.
That's what's throwing me off. That's what's throwing me off right there.
You've heard the phrase "the sun beating down on you," bearing down on you. It's the same thing. I just used a different word.
But yeah, Summertime. I would assume that this is a very summer song.
Yes. Yeah. It's a little hip hoppy too. It's got a little bit of that rap rhyme stuff going on in there too. I liked it. I actually liked it. I can't speak to Love Ocean or Higher, but I did like Summertime.
But yeah. But yeah, it sold a wonderful 12,109 copies. And now we're going to go up to number 4, which is a double A side by Poppin' Party, the band in Bang Dream. And it is Double Rainbow and Saiko.
Is that a double song or is it just a long name?
It's a double A side.
Double A
Okay.
side. Double Rainbow slash the other one.
And I'm going to perform Saiko right on the stream if you guys want to watch that on VOD or just watch it while we're live. Personally, I like Saiko better than Double Rainbow.
Really? Because I really like Double Rainbow. I wasn't able to find like a music video of it or anything like that on YouTube, but I did find a guy play through it on like the highest difficulty, perfecting Double Rainbow. So I listened to it that way, and I actually really liked it. I really liked Double Rainbow. I didn't listen to the other one, but yeah, I find that interesting that the second song's better than the first. So it gives me something to look forward to.
Saiko.
It says highest let's come, and I can't remember. So
Oh, it's a Japanese poem specifically. I don't think translating it would be very.
yeah, Psycho.
It doesn't just mean like cycle means like awesome, and then cycle means let's go.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the only pun.
Still, yeah. But yeah, something to look forward to. And I do like Poppin' Party. Like, Ken, you've got Roselia. That's your band. I would pick Poppin' Party for mine. So.
Well, I might change to Hello Happy World just for Kyo's sake.
For Kokoro, nothing.
Yep.
I can just hear the love now.
Well, the only reason why I would like Hello Happy because of Michelle, the stupid bear, or what you were calling him Pokemon throughout the stream.
It is. Was it me or was it Tambler?
You.
Oh yeah, because it's a bear.
Yeah, it's a giant pink bear.
I could see that being called a Pokemon.
Well, because there's a Pokemon called Beware.
Oh yeah, it did look like Beware.
Who's a pink, half black bear. And
Oh,
it
yeah.
kind of
With a
just
maid
looks
crown.
like it. Yeah. So. But yeah, I mean, it did good. I'm very happy that it did fairly well. Number 4 on the Oricon. Looking at the daily charts because it was hitting number 6 almost every other day, so which is really good. And with Poppin' Party's new single, the success of this one, they immediately highballed a new single coming out in October, I think. Also,
That's good.
So
That's good.
yeah, Rosalia's new single R is going to come out later on, so I'm looking forward to that one more.
Obviously.
But it's a wonderful 12,380 copies. And now we're going to go on to number 3. And I really hate katakana with like a passion.
Katakana's hard to like quickly read. It's hard for me to like sight read that.
I'm fairly certain it's hibiscus. Like the flower. And you see a hibiscus on the cover.
Do you want to post it in one of the old VODs and I'll go back and look at it and read it for you?
No. It's hibiscus and shiori, but I was looking up specifically the guy's name. It's Naoto Intariyami. That's how you supposedly say his name.
Yeah. He has a weird name. Yeah. Yeah. It's number 3, and I wish I could tell you guys that you could go find this lovely song on YouTube, but you can't. The closest I could find was a cover, so I listened to that, and the cover was really nice, but I don't know if the cover is as good as the OG. So I couldn't tell you. Or would it be OT, the original track? Let's call it the OT. Yeah, I don't know if it's as good as the OT, but still. Check out the cover.
Yeah. It's
I'll pimp out that guy's channel.
249 copies. And now we're going to go on to number 2, which is starting over by Dish.
Yes. This song is so good. This song is so good. I love it so much. This song checks all my boxes. I freaking love this song.
What are your boxes that are being checked, by the way? I would like to know.
Matsui, Jurina, Daichi Miura.
Just
The guy from Exade?
yeah.
Yeah, they got
I
that song Excite.
Ekasat. I love Daichi Miura.
It sounds just like him.
Thank you. I've been working hard on that.
I can tell. You should keep putting some effort into it, though. Maybe you'll have something there.
I doubt it. But no, this is a really good song. It's just the melody is really catchy. The topic is something I can mildly relate to. And the music video is interesting. I will chastise the group for one thing. I get it. Your name is Dish. You don't have to surround yourself with broken plates and have a broken plate montage in the middle of your music video to get the point across.
Wait. Their name is Dish? I thought it was Bish.
No, it's Dish. Bish is a female idol group. This is a rock band, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said Bish when you said it, so I was like, what?
No,
I'm really
it's Dish, but it's got two forward slashes afterwards. I don't know if you pronounce those or not. But like in the music video, like there's a scene where like the lead singer, he's laying on the ground and he's just surrounded by broken plates. And they hold that scene for a significant amount of time. And then there's another scene where they're putting a broken plate together. And I'm like, I get it. You can drop the plate imagery now. I get it. But they kind of wear it into the ground in the middle of that music video. But other than that, like this is a stellar song. I recommend everybody run out and buy it. It's so good. So good. Like the whole single is really good. All 3 songs are amazing. And this was my favorite song of the week. A lot better than number 1. Like this song is good.
But yeah, starting over sold a wonderful 44,848 copies. And let's start all over with number 1, With Love, Love by Kis-My-Ft 2.
I still don't like that band's name.
Nobody does.
Never,
Well, I guess
never.
Kiss-My-Ft likes it because they were like, oh, we want to be them too. Oh, well, we can't be the same thing because we're a different group, so we're going to put a 2 at the end of ours.
Well, they're technically, it's taken by the members' names.
Yeah, well.
So.
Still, this is a decent song, I guess. Like there's a 1-minute preview of it online, and then you can watch a live performance of it where they're skating. And they're excellent skaters. I will give them points for that. I actually preferred their skating over the song.
Yep. Yeah, I thought it was a not too bad song personally. It's par for the course for Johnny's anyway.
I think that was my only gripe with it is it's a little par for the course. Yeah, it's just like there's just like it kind of just checks the boxes and goes on with its life. And you're like, oh, okay.
So Daichi Miura, Jurin.
Well, they check different boxes, and I don't like Daichi's new album. I'll say that. I'll go on record saying that. I don't like.
I want to hear you. It did chart for the album side.
Oh, did it?
I believe so.
Miwa. It was number 2.
Right now.
Number 5. Yeah, number 5. Yeah, it's I will one preface. I've not listened to this entire album. So take my opinion with a grain of salt as is. But this isn't normal Daichi Miura in my opinion. It's very much slow. It's very almost downtrodden in a lot of ways. It's just I don't know. It just didn't do nothing for me. I don't. It's really slow. I listened to half of this album, and there was not a single normal mediocre pace song in there. Every one of them is slow. Every song in on that album that I've heard, and I've heard over half the album, is just it feels like a marathon to get through the song because they're all over 5 minutes long too. So it's like you have this really slow song that's really long, and you're like, there's a hook there, but it's not really catchy. And I love Daichi. I love Daichi. Everybody knows that, and I still love Daichi in spite of this album. But Daichi wanted to do something different with this album. He stated that, and I'm glad, even though it's not something that I genuinely love, I'm glad that he put out an album that he feels represents him really well. My only concern is that this is for me, it sounds more of like a depressing album than anything else. Like there is like a love song in there, but that's really slow, and there's probably a lot of heart in that song too. But it's just I'm a little worried for you there, buddy. But I still love Daichi. I think he's got a bright future ahead of him. I think Sphere is and he could come back and do more albums like Sphere, but I don't think this is going to mark like the rest of his career or anything like that. I think this is just I'm going to put out this album, and he does say it's more of a personal album. It's more him than anything else. So take it for what it's worth. Just go into it expecting different Daichi. Don't go into it thinking it's the same Daichi you heard on his best of album or all of his other stuff. Like he's different. He's very different. It's much slower, much more intentional, and that's the mindset you've got to listen to this thing in. Is under that mindset. So it threw me off guard. And to be fair, down the road, go back, listen to it. I might like it a lot more, but because it wasn't what I was expecting, it's also that's the other issue that I'm having with it. Unlike Yes, where I was expecting Yes to be a funk album, and Yes is very much a funk album. Um, Sphere is not the fun pop album I was expecting. This is much different. So that's the only other thing I would say. Just temper your expectations, because if you approach this album with the right expectations, you'll probably love it because it's Daichi. Daichi's awesome, but I went into it with the wrong expectations and came out for the worse for it. So that's the best advice I can give you. And I will say also, I'm very sad that um Bradio did not make top 10. It did do top 20 though, if I'm correct. I'm checking now.
Yep. Sorry. I also want to welcome Red Guy here in our chat here. Welcome back. You were here for my last stream, so we're doing the Persona stuff now. And actually, you'll be part of our episode here in visiting there. But yeah, I'm quite sad that Bradio didn't make it last week too.
I'm in the top 30s. I still haven't come across their album yet. Let's go to the first week of July. See if they're on this one.
Full.
Yeah, they hit
Sold
number
an
19.
immense 175,655 copies.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much cleaned the floor with anyone that was selling anything this past week.
That's the power of the Johnnies.
What? Oh, it's so hot. It's so hot here.
How humid is it right now in where you're at?
It's all the humidity. We have all of it.
Uh,
Let me see how high is the humidity today. I bet it's like near 100.
I'll say I'm surprised Charlotte's like we've been uncharacteristically like low humid as of late. Like it's only in like the 80s.
73%.
73.
It's gonna climb too.
Yeah. Well, like in Charlotte, it's typically at 98% to 100 in the middle of the day, on average. So, like I said, it's been uncharacteristic low because Charlotte is right next to one of the largest man-made bodies of water. So
The
we have
ocean?
a
The ocean?
no. Lake Norman is the largest, like I know it's the largest man-made lake in America. I don't know if it's the largest man-made lake in the world, but it's one of the largest. Like Lake Norman's huge, and we're right below it.
well,
Hello?
hello.
I'm still here.
Okay.
I accidentally clicked into like the other thing for a second and had to click back in immediately.
Oh, it sounded like Discord closed on me. I was like, did we lose everybody?
No, I
Make sure to
wasn't paying
timestamp.
attention. I accidentally timed out one of my friends yesterday on stream, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I just was clicking on the stream and I couldn't see it well enough. Whoops. Oops.
Make sure to timestamp. But yeah, with that, that's pretty much it on our end. Please look forward to our Radio Artist Spotlight episode. That should be coming when?
It was supposed to be next week, and it got kicked a week. So we will be doing it the following week. And I don't remember the reason why it's being kicked. It was asked, and to be fair, I'm not ready for it either. I've not done all the prep work needed, so it'll be a week, an extra week. So look for it the first week of August. Which give me a second, I'll tell you the date. We will be recording it, and I can tell you the date it'll go live. We will record it on the 3rd of August. It'll go live on the 4th. So look forward to that. And I think we've already got our next artist spotlight lined up, but I like waiting to announce that at the very end of our next artist spotlight. So we'll keep that under wraps for the moment, but I'm actually really looking forward to it. I will be honest, I'm not as excited as I was for Bradio, just because Bradio is part of my heart. I love Bradio. They're the best, and but I am excited for the next one. Um, I will say that I've been wanting to listen to their music for a while, and Luna uh, has nothing but great things to say about them. And I've watched a couple of their music videos, and I've liked what I've heard so far. I just have not taken the dive and listened to a lot of their music. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. And we do have some exciting stuff for the Bradio podcast that we learned this week. So do be excited for the Bradio podcast. It's going to be really different in a manner. It's going to be different from our previous artist spotlights because they're newer, so there's not as much history to delve into, so we're going to have to approach it from a slightly different angle. So just be excited. I know I am. And Like I can't wait to get the funk on. I'll say that much. Let's see. What song are you
Now,
playing?
if you could try to explain to Kyo what type of band they are.
Bradio is a funk rock disco band. And I would say that they are more funk than anything else. They do have a little bit of rock. They do a little bit of disco, but at the end of the day, they are a funk band, and I love funk. So they have a song called "Back to the Funk," and that whole
Is it a
song is
funk song?
it is.
Do they
It
actually
is.
get back to the funk, or is it like on a cliffhanger? Do we not ever know?
Oh no, they get back to it.
What they do is like right away, so it's,
Yeah,
or is it like later on in the song they get back to the funk?
it's right from the start. This is like
Okay.
right from the
Did
start.
they ever leave the funk though?
They do a little bit. They do a little bit of stuff that's
Because I
not
mean, if they're
funk.
going back to it, and when is the funk? Like, where on the timeline would I find the funk? If I'm looking
Well,
at something, would I have to like? Is it on
well,
this timeline? Do I have to hop timelines to find the funk?
well. Uh, I know in America funk died in the 70s. So
All right, so this is the song takes place in the 70s. Is what you're
no,
telling me.
the song takes place in 2016. The song is supposed to be like a revival for funk. Like let's bring back the funk. Like it's yeah. I will say I think you might would like them. They have a different sound. They're not like most other groups you listen to. Honestly, I don't know another group that sounds like them. In my
Are they
humble
like
opinion.
ska?
Uh,
Because I listen to ska and then beep boop music, like music from video games.
uh, they're nothing like ska. Well, I mean, sometimes they have a little um like they'll have like a trumpet in the background and stuff like that.
That's exactly what ska is. Just has a trumpet in the background. Throw a trumpet
Then
in the background of any genre of music, it's now ska.
then they are a ska band and you will love them.
Like if you throw a trumpet behind baby metal, they become ska.
uh, my advice is check out Spicy Madonna
Okay.
on YouTube.
What level spicy is it? Is it like a 5?
Uh, I would say it's I'm trying to think of a way to say it and keep it PG. It's kick butt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh okay.
yeah. That's the level of spicy it is.
Oh okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for those recommendations, Gray.
Yeah, you're welcome. I do like Bradio is one of my favorite bands, and they actually have they call their fans you know how
Call them breadheads, don't they?
no you know how why can't I remember the woman's name? Lady Gaga, how her fans are little monsters. Bradio fans are funky party people. So
Okay.
if you are a fan of Bradio, you're a funky party person. And yeah,
So are
That's
you
good
a
to
funky
know.
party person?
I am. I know I am. I can't speak for anybody else in the world. I know I am.
Nice, nice.
But
yeah, with that, I want to thank you guys very much to listening to this episode of Ongaku to You. Where can we find you, Kyo?
All right. My name is KyoryuHunter. I am also here on Twitch, where we are live streaming this today. It's KyoryuHunter. I stream primarily lately, and it has become that horror video games and older games that are Japanese or like on the GameCube. That's usually my focus.
you should play Dino Crisis.
Dino Crisis is on the docket at some point. I just need to get a copy of it in English or finish it once in Japanese. That way I know what I'm doing, so it's not like a bunch of people screaming at me to go a different way. But yeah, that is on there at some point. Kyoryu actually means dinosaur, so I do want to play that at some point. I'd like to throw in some dinosaur games when I can, but there really aren't that many good ones. So yeah, I do what I
How'd you
can.
like Lego Jurassic Park?
Lego Jurassic Park, I found the first movie to be pretty good, and then like it's just so samey after that. Like it's not a bad game, but it's definitely one of those like if you're gonna play it in spurts, or like play like one movie and then come back to it later. If you try and do the whole thing at once, it gets pretty boring. I think I haven't gotten to Jurassic World yet, and I actually stopped streaming at like in the partway through episode or movie 3. So they'll eventually come back. It's all right. I mean, if you played a Lego game, you played a Lego game. But yeah, but you can play as dinosaurs in it. I did not find any of the golden bricks. I think I found like 2 of them. But other than Twitch, you can find me on Twitter, YouTube, things like that. KyoryuHunter. Twitch is Kokusai Kyoryu, but search for KyoryuHunter, you'll find it. I also do a podcast with Ken and my friend Timbertaft called Podosaurus. It is on iTunes and SoundCloud under my channel name KyoryuHunter. But it's a video game podcast. We have 1 episode up that we just recorded last week. It's a little on the rough side, but I do recommend you listen to it. We'll do another one here, I think, next week, and it's gonna be like twice a month. Going forward. Yeah, that's about everything for me.
They'll get smoother as they go. I mean, you go back and listen to the first episode of this show, and it's pretty rough. So,
yeah, for me, it was just the editing. Like, since we did the triple track where everyone recorded their own, the quality is higher, but the issue is it takes a lot longer to record it. I also didn't realize that Audacity could cut out all the empty noise spots on their own, and I had to go through and did it all manually. But also, Tambler types quite a lot and quite loud and quite quickly, so I had to take out all of his typing constantly.
Yeah, he was a very loud typer, and he still is. And if you were able to listen to the episode,
if you what was it he said? He used to work for closed captioning because of how quick he types. So that's why he types so quickly, is because he used to do closed captioning work for TV.
Hey.
So you had to get good at typing on the fly, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, I don't think he can type any slower or wider if he wanted to.
You just have to buy him the right keyboard.
He is a mechanical keyboard. Typing on like a soft keyboard sucks, so I can understand why. But yeah, anyway, yeah, thank you guys for having me on again today. I'm sorry I've been pretty quiet. I had a work party yesterday, so I'm not hungover, but I'm not hungover.
Plus, we don't worry about that, mostly because this is a new type of format, and you're pretty much brought in to kind of moderate anything that would have gone wrong.
Yeah, well, welcome to Twitch, though. It's you have done a couple live streams so far that I've been here for. They are fun. You guys should check them out on Twitch if you have not done so already. And it's kind of a nice thing to have on the background for people as well.
I'm hoping sometime next month. I know it's not a music related game, but I was telling Ken what we should do is stream Overcooked 2, because they're adding online multiplayer. And I just think that'd be a fun game to.
What is it?
Stream. Overcooked 2.
Overcooked. Okay.
Yeah. Overcooked 1 is a really fun game.
To destroy our friendship. Mario Party.
Just stream Mario Party then.
Yeah, stream Mario Party if you want. Or Mario Kart's another one that will just ruin people's friendships.
Blue Shell. Which reminds me, they have that update for Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, that bike is actually really good. I test drove it today. Thanks to that bike, I was able to unlock the golden cart, because I've 3-starred all the mirror races minus the last 2 cups. I've got a 2-star and a 1-star, but if you have 1 star in all of them, you unlock the golden cart. So I was able to unlock the golden cart today thanks to that. So thank you. And then I'll have 200cc, and then I'll unlock Golden Mario, the one character unlock in the entire game. Boo. That's okay. I only play as Rosalina, so.
Dirty pheasant.
I like her on a bike. She handles really well, and she's able to drift a lot of turns.
But yeah, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at ongaku2u, all one word. You can follow us on Twitch, where I will be mostly streaming Bang Dream or any other music-related game. Once I kind of get away from Bang Dream after this Persona event is done, I will be streaming Yakuza 0 and get to see all the Bakamitais intensifying. Yeah, so that's one thing that I want to do for this this lovely thing here. And after that, we'll start streaming other games fairly soon. But I'll probably go through the Yakuza series. I'll probably do Zero, Kiwami, and Kiwami 2 all in one go with a little bit of Bang Dream and Love Live and Idolmaster in between, just for a good variety there. But yeah, you can follow us at twitch.tv/ongaku2u, all one word for the Ongaku2u. You can follow me personally on Twitter at OTYCan1. Where can we follow you, Gray? Because you opened up your Twitter also.
Yes, you can follow me Ongaku Gray, all one word, at Ongaku Gray on Twitter. Follow me there. I post some days I don't. It just depends. And because I got tired of hijacking the primary account just to talk about what I was listening to. I just felt like the primary account should be used to address, official show business and stuff like that. So I decided to make my own private Twitter, and so you're more welcome to follow me there, and I will post what I'm listening to, my thoughts on some news at some point. I have not done that yet, but I will at some point. Like I do have some thoughts I would like to share. Well, up until today, where I got them out on the show, I thought about tweeting my thoughts on Jurina, and I should probably follow her on Twitter.
Well, she ain't using it, right?
For the moment, she'll go back to using it. And when she does, I'll be there. I'll be prepared. I did tweet at I have taken to also start tweeting at Sony International, because Sony Japan does not have an official Twitter handle. They're the only Sony group that does not have an official Twitter handle, which I find really weird. But Sony International Music, you can tweet at them. So what I've started doing is, like, if there's something going on I don't like, I will tweet at Sony International and be like, hey, what's the deal with this? And it kind of worked a little bit, I guess. I don't know. Either they did it and I'm just oblivious to it, or they did it after the fact and just didn't bother telling me about it. But I was like, hey, can we get more than 3 Little Glee Monster songs on YouTube? And now we have 6. So yes, it worked. And my second favorite song that they do is still not available. So I'm kind of miffed because it's a single, and I know there's a music video to it, and I want to see that music video. But no, Gray can't see Station Photograph. Boo. I'm a little steamed. I'm sorry. I'm better now.
But yeah, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll mostly just randomly see Bang Dream stuff and or retweets of KyoryuHunter stuff, or mostly whatever I'm going to be doing for the streaming stuff. I mostly post on there. Don't usually use the channel for the main Twitter channel for that.
I just noticed the generic character models, their eyes are terrifying.
Yeah.
It's like they have no soul.
pretty much. But yeah, I want to thank you guys very much for listening to this episode of Ongaku to You. And yeah, we look forward to. Oh, I forgot, totally forgot. We should talk about this week's indie corner guy
Oh yeah.
or band. Anyway, it's one of my favorite things that I actually love doing. This week is Ao Harumaki. They are a four-member pop rock band formed in 2015. Their strongest point is their catchy melody that they have with their keyboardist. So they remind me a lot like Pop and Party,
Oh,
just
okay.
male versions. So I think you would like it. Their song Ringo Ame is really, really good.
I was
It
like, I see
reminds
her
me of
holding a
that.
candy apple. So
Yeah. Yeah, the
wait,
song Ring is really
am I reading that right? Does that say Apple
highly
Rain?
recommend it. No, Apple Candy.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they
Oh yeah,
currently have
that's not the
told
right kanji for rain. Okay.
with
Yep.
a single specifically for Tower Records. They will also have a mini album released next week called Black Leopard Daso Jiken, which you can pre-order through our site. But yeah,
I wonder if
they
that's the theme song for.
they are really good. I would highly recommend.
I wonder if that's the theme song for Life of Black Tiger.
I wish.
I don't know about that.
It's
Life of Black Tiger is not a good game.
It's Black Panther's Japanese opening. But yeah,
Get
I
that
want to
Marvel
thank you
action on there.
guys once again for listening to this episode of Ongaku to You. You guys have a wonderful day. This is your host Ken signing off. Aloha.
And Kyo, did you want to say goodbye to everybody?
Yeah, goodbye, everyone. Thank you for having me on again. I will see you guys probably, I don't know, sometime in the future on another podcast. But yeah, thank you for having me on again.
Yep. You're always welcome to be here, man. And this is Gray signing out. You guys have an excellent week.